Manhattan and Iona going head-to-head here. This one coming in here. Well, we'll just look at the line here. Our line service hasn't put it up. Looks like Iona about 8, total about 137.5.
Yeah, indeed, Tony. We'll get that squared away here, and I'm looking at the total in this one with Manhattan and Iona. Tony mentioned that spread certainly there, 8, maybe down to 7.5 a little bit. Total here though, gonna crank in here at about 136.5, 137. So we're going under anyways. Tony, Iona's gone under in 8 of their last 10. This one's being played at Atlantic City. Both games pretty much were on the number you see there this season. As far as the total is concerned, the home teams won and covered, but at a neutral site here with these two, I'm going to end up going under 136.5 here. I really have to question whether it's going to be enough scoring basically from Manhattan. I don't know if Iona can necessarily get there on this number. It might land right on the number, quite frankly, here, but I'm going to look for this one probably in the 68 to 60 range here tonight.
Well, Scott, you get his best bets over at Tony'sPicks.com. Manhattan and Iona. And this one says go under total here, 137, 136.5. Do your line shop and get the best numbers. All right, that was our 3-pack here from College Hoops with Ramon. And now it's time to take a look over at Ramon Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com. As we said, fantastic results over the past 2 years. That's about 14 plus months of documentation on college hoops, 5,209 units of profit. We got lots of action from college hoops, NBA, NHL. What do you have going on over at Tony'sPicks.com?
Got one already loaded for college basketball, and we're going to get those up because those games start early. Some of these games are going to be firing up day games on Tuesday. So head on over to Tony'sPicks.com. That's what I do right now, Tony. All these matchups, we're getting the matchups, we're getting the lines from some of these late games. We want to make sure that's well researched and well thought out, and I'm going to get you my best plays here at Tony'sPicks.com. Make no mistake, Tony, the best plays that I have are the ones that are being sold here on the website. So check me out over at Tony'sPicks.com. Use promo code TonyT to check out these games that I feel most confident about on the whole card. So that's how this works. It's fully documented. We bet into some of the toughest lines here at Tony's Picks, and you get the information direct to your device or computer. That's a great system to get the selections from the handicappers here, and they're all profit guaranteed on those single-day packages, but why not grab a 7-day package with me for college basketball? You see Tony pointed out the record there, plus 4,300 units in 2023, plus the units here in 2024, all adds up. Check them out. Got all my results over fully documented at Tony'sPicks.com on our handicapper leaderboard, so it makes it pretty easy. And the way that Tony and the GM have it all set up, we just give the picks in there and you guys get quality information. I always write a nice little sentence about what I feel about each game. Quite frankly, some of my write-ups have it right on, especially on some of these totals describing exactly the way the pace is going to play out, especially when you see those winners coming in on those totals. So check me out over at Tony'sPicks.com. I would say, Tony, I do specialize in totals a little bit. I think a lot of people sometimes have a strong opinion on the game themselves, and maybe they want to have a little more action. They can rely on a guy like me to dictate the pace, which I believe is more predictable sometimes than who covers one way or the other. So please check me out over at Tony'sPicks.com.
That's right, guys. Got Ramon Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com. We see the units here over the past 2 years over at Tony'sPicks.com with Ramon in college hoops, 5,209 units of profit. You can verify that by going to Ramon's handicapper page and then go to pick history. You'll see every play up there. And you'll find a link to Ramon's handicapper page over in the description. And that way you'll land here. You can find his pick offerings here. His one-day passes here are profit guaranteed. They must earn a profit, and the amount purchased is credit back to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. The long terms are not because they're sold at such a discount. And we mentioned here with that 1-month pass, no better time than now to get that 1-month all sports pass that covers the entire NCAA tournament, as well as the minor tournaments, as well as the conference tournaments. And of course, when we say all sports, that means all sports. That includes Ramon's picks here from the NBA, from the NHL, as well as baseball. Baseball begins March 20th and 21st. U.S. opening day, March 28th. So about 2 weeks of baseball in there as well. Ramon will be firing, trust me. So get on board. And of course, that promo code TonyT at checkout will save you that 20% off. You can access Ramon's page by clicking the link you see there in the description. click the All Cappers tab, get signed up. All right, that's going to do it here for our college basketball 3-pack, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Why? Well, Ramon has 3 packs from the NBA and NHL as well on the channel, so make sure you guys find those, subscribe, get notified when they're uploaded, and get signed up and subscribed. All right, that's going to do it for Ramon Scott. I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.